Hello again, welcome to video number 3. For this video, we're going to make some garlic bread grilled cheese. We're actually making the butter for it, we're not actually making the sandwiches. I don't think I got enough record time to do that. YouTube's very strict with that. So we got one stick of butter, and I kind of half melted it. It's a little more than half, but in the microwave because I pulled it fresh out of the freezer, so we had to heat it up somehow. Preferably if you got room temperature butter, that works the best. To that, we're going to add a tablespoon of my roasted garlic that I make myself. And I mentioned in video 1 how I do that, and it brought to my attention that if you wanted some garlic flavored oil, since you're roasting it at a low temperature at 250 degrees, you could actually roast it with a lot of oil on it and then drain off whatever oil you don't want in the paste when you mix it. So go ahead and start stirring, kiddo. This is Shiloh helping me once again. To that, we're going to add half a cup of grated Parm and Romano cheese. And we usually buy that in bulk here and then freeze what we're not using while we're doing it. And going to add a couple teaspoons of some onion powder. It'll help balance out the garlic flavor with a little onion in there. Usually goes over pretty good in this household. And I got about half a teaspoon of some fresh rosemary that I had diced up the other day, and I just kind of let it dry out. I'm going to add that in there with it. And we got some oregano here. Just want 1 teaspoon of that. Oregano can be a bit overpowering if you put too much in. And then we got some basil here. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of this. Want a nice good flavor from that in there. This is going to give you a nice strong garlic bread flavor on the outside of your grilled cheese when you make it. And here we got a half and half mixture of a roasted garlic olive oil and avocado oil. And I'm going to add a tablespoon of this in there. Helps keep everything fluid when it gets refrigerated when you store it. And adds a little bit of flavor in there as well. And then I got my black gold mixture, of course. And I only add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of this because you don't want to really overpower it. And you don't want to let excess liquid either. And then some peppercorn medley. Just going to fresh grate some of that into there. You can do more or less depending on how much pepper you like. I don't want to do too much because then it gets a little spicy for some of the younger folks in the household. And that's basically all you mix up for the butter. And then you just put it on some good bread. I've got a Italian sliced bread, and it's a garlic herb topped one that I got at Walmart for $1 today. And then I picked up some Havarti cheese, and then we got a Land O'Lakes Sharp American Cheddar blend. Now for y'all up in New York that can get it, I recommend a Cooper Sharp American, but I can't seem to find that down here. The only thing I can find is that. That's the closest thing I can get. But if you haven't tried the Cooper Sharp American, I recommend it. It's a good cheese. And that's about it. All we're going to do is butter one side of the bread, put a slice of each on the bread, and put it in the frying pan, toast it up. Have a good day.